Good evening, everyone. Aldus Valor here again. Now, because I've already had to touch on this subject twice, I figure I should make one good, detailed video about this subject and then redirect any arguments that anytime I have to make this argument, I'll just redirect them to this video and save me the hassle of having to explain it over and over and over again. You want to know how the universe came into being? Well, stay tuned. I'll tell you. Okay, Big Bang, Big Crunch. I could go into all of the details involving, quantum mechanics and all the other bullshit that goes on, but I fear that I may lose some people doing that, and YouTube's a bitch and only gives me 10 minutes worth of recording time, and I'm not going to make more than one video on the subject. I refuse to do that. Okay, fact number 1. Yesterday, the universe was smaller and hotter than it is today. Fact number 2. Tomorrow, the universe will be bigger and cooler than it is today. So if we follow that all the way back to the very beginning, okay, the universe was everything, all the matter in the universe occupied a single point. And then, kaboom, it exploded, and galaxies were formed, dust went everywhere, all this bullshit. The universe just expanded as far away from itself as it could get. Okay? And every day it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger because of momentum. But that momentum will be slowed down because everything in the universe has its own gravitational pull. The only reason why I don't attract, anything towards me because of my own gravity is because my mass is so much smaller than the mass of the Earth. But everything has its own gravity. That's a law of physics. Eventually, this gravity is going to catch up with the slowing momentum of the expansion of the universe, and things are going to start coming back together, because that's the way gravity works. Everything pulls back together. And then eventually the universe will collapse back into a single point again. All the matter in the universe is going to rub together and get really hot and kaplowy, explode again. Now, it's my belief that this has happened over and over and over and over and over again, as many times as anybody can count, because, well, it's impossible, according to, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name. The wheelchair guy. Shit. Stephen Hawking. Damn. According to Stephen Hawking, it would be impossible to even begin to talk about anything that happened before the Big Bang. It's a physics law that I'm not really going to get into. Just take my word that you can't talk about it because, well, you just can't. So the only things that we can quantify and define are things that are happening in this universe as it exists right now. Here's another one of them fancy physics laws for you. Matter can neither be created nor destroyed. So if you just follow my logic and stick with me here on this one, since matter can't be created or destroyed, excuse me, that was very rude, everything in the universe that ever has existed, exists now, and ever will exist has always existed. Okay? If all the matter in the universe didn't always exist, we wouldn't be sitting here right now arguing about it. Okay? Michael Kelly challenged me to ask God to prove himself to me. I don't feel that I have to do that. Instead, I challenge Christians and theists of all sorts to look into what I've just said as I explained it to you. I mean, I just explained the fucking creation of the fucking universe, okay? I just explained it to everybody. I did it. I didn't need a Bible to do it. I didn't have to write it down into a fucking 3,000-page storybook. I did it in what? What are we up to? Like 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Well, it'll be longer than that once I throw in my shit, but that's all there is to it. Okay? So now, anytime somebody makes an argument about how can there be creation without a creator, well, I'll just, throw this link at them because I'm lazy and don't feel like explaining myself over and over and over again. If anybody has any questions about it, feel free to email me, or leave me a comment or whatever the hell you want to do. I don't care. I guess that's all, and it's very weird here because I'm actually not judging anybody this time. Well, yeah, I guess I kind of am. I'm judging theists to be, yeah, anyway, theists. I mean, if you can believe that some magical, mythical being just decided one day to create the universe, then why is my explanation so difficult to fathom? I welcome any answer to that question. In fact, I challenge you to answer that question for me. Okay? This has been Aldus Valor, your judgmental asshole.
In my years of judging